for comic books. He was the guy who created him. Terrible dude, the worst illustrator ever. But
that sounds like Deadpool.
I've been reading Deadpool since like day one, and I don't know. I've been waiting for this for a while now, and they did a good job with it.
I mean, I love me some Ryan Reynolds.
I love Ryan Reynolds. God, you guys, I love Ryan Reynolds. I do. I've been so sad for him, big time.
Why are you sad for him? What happened?
I've been sad because he kind of like fell off the radar there for a little bit. He was doing a lot of really dumb movies like the Amityville Horror.
How dare you?
Amityville
Horror.
Did you like the Amityville Horror?
I like him a lot. So
did you watch the movie The Nines? Did you see that one? It was it was a lower budget where he's like in a he's in like a fake reality or whatever, and he's it was really heady.
I definitely watched that. Yeah.
Or The Voices? Did you see The Voices?
This is it blend. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
this is it
blending together. It was an interesting movie.
Okay,
yeah,
it was interesting, but it wasn't interesting enough. Like I didn't see it, none of it caught me off guard, I guess.
Right. Yeah.
Well, let's be clear, guys. He's an actor, and
he's
going to do whatever somebody gives him money to do.
Yeah.
And and you know when you're an attractive guy, they often force you to be dumb jock bro.
Yeah.
Whether or not you are into doing that or not. You know what I mean? Like, if he walked into a place and they were just like, you're the guy who's going to be holding this keg. And he's like, okay. And then he was holding the keg in one thing, and then all of a sudden they're like, he looks good next to a keg. Let's put him next to this thing. And then one thing leads to another, and that's all the crazy shit that he's doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he was like Van Wilder, wasn't he?
He was Van Wilder.
Yeah.
That was him when he was young, and he did... Just Friends, which was good, and it was good, but it was also bad. And,
is that the one where he's in a fat suit?
Yeah. It's bad because he's in a fat suit, but it's it's not that Gwyneth Paltrow one or anything with Jack Black, which was like everybody was upset about that one.
That movie was like, just looking back.
Yeah, the Farrelly brothers really lost it. Like right after, I'm gonna say Me, Myself, and Irene. I don't know. I think that was like the last.
Kind of fucking weird too.
It was weird, but it's still I guess Jim Carrey just has that pull to where I can just watch him be insane. Yeah, so he's got the
suspension of disbelief of a person who's off his rocker. Yeah.
But back to like the whole Ryan Reynolds thing. Like, I mean, I think he's gonna do what he has to do, and then it's character building for him because he did still work. I mean, he's in lots of things that lots of different types of people saw. And then the fact that now he's like an even bigger name because he's not going to stop acting.
Well,
certainly not now. I mean, he's in his 40s now, right?
Right.
And he's just got like this humongous Marvel movie. That's a ticket for some good stuff. And then in the future.
Then you look at like other actors like Matthew McConaughey. He was in like Wedding Planner.
Yeah, he had a good dip. In Resurgence.
Yeah.
And that was a Professor.
He just had to slow down. That was it, because it just is like
yeah.
Love is a quantifiable thing. You know? Like he just had to like slow the fuck down because he was really fast in the beginning. And now he just puts 4 seconds between each word that comes out of his face, and we're all like, "This is acting."
I was like, guys, I just figured out what acting is.
That's all he's gonna do at UT. He's just gonna be like, just make everybody wait to hear what you have to say.
Oh, so funny.
Semester over. Everybody
go home.
Yeah.
No syllabus.
He's just reading a book to them. Like
he's reading a Dr. Seuss book, and it takes him all semester to get to the end.
It's a course in Asmar.
It's like, can you handle this? Because this is what your adult life is actually like. How much patience do you have to deal with bullshit? If you don't have any, you're going to fail in life.
Oh my God, that's a great course to take to prepare people for shit. I mean, not really, obviously. Like, here's a course for standing in line, because that's all you're going to do.
Here's a course for filling out paperwork no one will ever read.
Yeah.
Here's a course for untying knots.
Too fun.
Wendell just couldn't stop being so excited.
There's a lock picking like society at UT, and it's from what we could glean because there was a bunch of things. It seems as if it's sort of the door for CIA agents. You know, it's like if you join that when you go to UT, the CIA checks you out. And then is like, we'll take this one and we'll take that one.
I wish I'd known that. I just have books at my house, and
You have a lockpick set. We talked about that last time, right?
I may or may not.
Okay, no.
Plausible deniability.
I definitely have a book on it.
Hey, little bit of a digression, but you're the only person I would ever think to ask this question of. Are you familiar with that defusing a bomb game online where it takes
I actually
7 people
haven't played
to do
it.
Yeah,
my friends will get drunk and play it.
Okay. Have you guys heard of this?
No.
There's this online game where you're given a bomb. It has there are so many different parts of the thing that you have to defuse in a very specific order. That what you do is there's one guy who's actually playing it, and then there's 6 people that are reading a manual about the bomb that have to tell you specific cues and things, and everything has to happen down to the second. So this guy spins a bomb around, and he's like, all right, there's this buzzer that's like this in this position, and somebody reads it, and they're like, all right, move it 1 over, down, 1 to the right, 2 down. And he's like, all right, and then there's another guy ready to give him the instructions for the next piece, and you just have to sit there and explain this bomb that nobody can look at, and they have to... Yeah, it seems like some shit Patrick would fucking love. Is the reason
I just haven't played it,
Yeah.
Because it costs money, and
I watched a guy do it, and it was the most intense shit I've ever... I was not invested in this video at all. And
Is this a video?
It's a video game,
thing where you're watching this, or are you reading a manual?
Okay, so one guy's actually defusing the bomb, and a certain amount of people don't get to see it. They're just listening to him, and they're reading a manual.
These are players.
Yeah. The other players have a digital manual. You actually, I guess you can't print it out because it changes.
Yeah.
But they're just using voice communication to talk with this person who may be halfway across the world.
So one person's in charge of every issue that has to do with this one part of this bomb, and there's sections on both sides, and it's one guy is just in charge of these kind of puzzles, and then one guy's in charge of these kind of things, and but you have to keep this constant communication where you tell this one person to do something, you need to tell somebody else to have something else ready when that person's done. It's really intense looking, but it's untying a knot times a million. And I think about it sometimes, you just gotta have a really good team. That's sort of the thing.
It's funny how invested in something you can become too that's so simple and has no real world consequence.
Right.
But it's just you get into that game mode and you're like, I have to succeed. I have to not let someone down.
Well, it depends on the way your brain works to wind down, because I personally like manual labor. If I can be doing something with my hands, then that's when my brain can finally relax. But when people, for instance, when I watch TV, I'm not relaxed. I'm watching TV with an idea, not behind bars, but I'm but I'm constantly analyzing plot structure and thinking about stuff. And because it's the world that I'm in for my job, I'm always well, this is happening. Why can't I be doing this? And what's going on with that? And this is the kind of thing. And it's I get all anxious about it.
Something can't happen because something already had. It's
yeah.
I don't know. It's I do the same thing. I hate it because I'll just know that something people are scared that something bad's gonna happen. I'm it can't because this person already said that thing. It literally. She can't die because.
Or when people I bet they killed the main character, and I'm they didn't kill the main character.
There's no way they could have.
They didn't kill the main. There's a show that has 8 episodes left in the season. They're not going to kill the main character.
Right.
It's just not going to happen. That main character might disappear, be kidnapped or whatever, but he's not dead. He's not dead. So just get over it.
So you know how they didn't show him actually die? That's because he's not dead. Whenever the show shows somebody die, they die in front of you. So just shut up.
That's when somebody comes back to life. I'm kind of all right.
Yeah. You had to.
In a TV show.
Yeah, in a TV show.
Normally in life,
I've never actually seen a person come back to life. I mean, I suppose it could happen.
See, Game of Thrones breaks that. That's why I think I got hooked into Game of Thrones, because I never see that shit coming most of the time. I've got the pattern down now. I think
I just got disappointed.
That actually is why I like that show.
No,
I like that show
just got disappointed
because it does break the rules. It doesn't matter if this is the most famous person that's on the show. Actually, you know what? No. The most famous person on the show has never died. Because the most famous person from the very beginning was Tyrion. Tyrion Lannister. Because it's that actor was the only one and I forget his name, but
Peter Dinklage.
Great, yes. He is the only one that was previous to the show at all famous. like, people knew who he was. He was in stuff. He sort of had a thing going on. All the rest of the people... Yeah, but he was in it for, like, spoiler alert, everyone, very little. You know what I mean? So, but, like, now, everybody's famous because they're in it.
Right.
So, it's like if you watch a show with a famous person in it, you have there's like this sort of like, well, that guy's not going to get fired because, you know, they'd lose all their money because the famous guy's in it.
And Sean Bean dies in everything.
That's his game. That's how he does it. When he signs a contract, he's like, make sure I die.
He went to jail on that one.
Yeah, but I mean, everybody knows jail is death. So.
Fahrenheit 450, Equilibrium.
I'm still a sucker for, like, anxiety-driven watching. I will, like, catch myself, like, having fists as tight as I can when I'm watching something. I'm like, what? No, stop, relax.
No, but that's why you like horror, because it takes you out of yourself.
Yeah.
It, like, removes you from the world that is inside your head or the world that you live in and forces you to be in the space of the scary movie. Yeah, that's why I like scary movies too, because they take me out of... I cannot be thinking about all the crap that I need to worry about. I'm only thinking about this one thing. But if I watch, if I watch a comedy, I'm analyzing that comedy.
Yeah.
And if I watch a drama, especially a series, I'm analyzing the series. So it's tough.
What's your favorite horror movie, Patrick?
Ooh,
that's a tough question.
What's your favorite horror movie ending? Let me put it back.
Oh, wow, that seems less.
You know what? Actually, I mean, one of my Cabin in the Woods is a great ending.
Yeah. I do like that movie.
Yeah.
Sleepaway Camp.
It's comedy.
Is the one
horror,
I was
though.
It
thinking.
is.
I like a whole bunch of different movies for different reasons. Like, why do I like, Friday the 13th Part 3? It's like, because he actually gets, that's where he gets his mask for the first time. Yeah. It's a terrible movie. It's like a 3D movie.
It's a burlap sack before that.
Yeah. And so, like, he actually gets, the hockey mask then. It's just like, so there's a lot of, my favorite overall horror movie you've probably never seen. It's called Brain Scan. It stars the kid who was in Terminator 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Eddie Furlong?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So it's about a
it's
about a video game. When CD-ROM was first coming out, and he and his friend order a video game, and it comes and makes him kill people. But it has this really cool character who kind of is like a game master of sorts. And it's really good. Some good. The music was done by, oh my goodness. The name, I'm not sure if it's actually the guy, but he was like a funk musician. And it's just
George
like
Clinton?
Yeah, I think it was like,
really?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
and there's a lot of cool, just like there's some nice little first person action shots in there and stuff. And you guys have never seen it.
Have you ever seen Sleepaway Camp?
I'm sure I have, because there was at least 2 of them, right?
Yeah. And at the end, you find out she was a boy the whole time.
It doesn't seem so scary.
No, the face she's making in the reveal of it is like the scariest thing I've ever seen in my life. That movie's dumb as shit up to that point, but then the final shot of it is just the scariest thing I've ever seen, still to this day.
Are you sure you're not talking about Crying Game? Is that not?
There's another horror movie where the main character was a woman, was played by a man. They remade it recently, and I don't remember. Oh my goodness! For some reason, I'm thinking it's a Christmas movie too. This is the thing. I've seen so many movies at this point. It's ridiculous. At one point in my life, I went, "Do I actually want to make movies? Or just enjoy watching movies? Maybe I just enjoy watching movies."
Wait,
and that's it.
You said that the film was originally the protagonist was a female or a male?
No, it was the antagonist was I think it was supposed to be, the audience perceived it as a woman, but it was actually a man playing it the entire time.
Oh.
And then when they did the reboot, I think they redid it again. No.
The reveal of
I don't remember that
her
at all.
actually being a man is just I don't even. It's the creepiest shot, and it freezes on this, and she just kind of like, she looks like Batboy. Do you guys remember Batboy from like Weekly World News?
Every year it comes back out.
Because the whole thing kind of pans out. It's the scariest thing, and it freezes on her face. And
luckily, her face.
I don't know. I recently revisited this movie, and that's why I was asking, because it's the most startling ending. Because that movie is very just dumb. as far as like 80s like camp horror goes.
Yeah, it's a slasher.
And then it's just like that happened, and it freezes on it, and it makes you look like her face is so